slowly fading out.
I love him as much as David in Psalms 83.
Yeah. And that's why, the Lord ain't grabbed us yet. You know, there's got to be some type of damage on these folks, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So it is what it is, man. This is where we at. You know, it's beautiful times. We're gonna end it right now. All right. 8:20. Yep.
You want to go out with one last?
Yeah, we can close it out with some few scriptures.
Tell me what you want.
Give me. Let's see.
I got one I want to pull out too.
Go ahead and pull it out, man.
This is one of the ones I really like. I want them to explain this. This is the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 27.
Bring it out!
And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God, and none else.
That's right.
And my people shall never be ashamed.
My people, I love that. My people shall never be ashamed, man. There you go, right there.
Oh, ooh, I love that.
Yeah, man. But at the end of the day, man, all Israel will be saved, man. That's a fact. That's a fact. Maybe not on this side.
On the other side.
You know what I'm saying? But all Israel will be saved, man, at the end of the day.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? The kids, the men, the elders. You know what I'm saying? Because we actually good people, man. Our people good people. But the fact is, you got a damn demon in you, man.
Right.
The world, the philosophies of this man has been embedded so heavy and deep into your mind, into your being, that you operate in the presence of the devil, man. You dance with the devil, you sleep with the devil, man.
Our people love everybody but us.
Yeah.
Everybody but
And
themselves.
it's only because of provision, though. They only attach to everybody else based on provision. Because if the people, give me a Deuteronomy, give me Deuteronomy 28. Was it 43? I believe. Show you something. Because we only attach. Because one thing about Jake is a damn crab in a bucket, man. He attaches himself to anything and anybody that got something that he needs.
And that's everybody.
As everybody. So that's why he attached himself to everybody.
Because they won't let us have a damn thing.
So that's why they don't show us no mercy.
Right.
Because we ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, it's psychological with Jake and the thing that they put on him, man. Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low.
Right. So that's why Jake clings to these nations like that, man.
Because they own the liquor store.
They own the liquor store.
They own the gas station.
Yes, necessities, man.
The beauty salon.
Necessities.
The fingernail
It's
places.
convenient. Yes. Because think about it. We wasn't doing that during see, but before all these immigrants start coming over here and all that stuff, it wasn't even like that, man. It was us and them. That's it. And the Native Indians. That's it. Gadites. It was actually literally three races here. That was it. You know?
And actually, when we started working together and building our own towns, our own cities, and all that stuff, then Martin Luther King wants to come in and wants us to join with all the other nations.
Yep.
Then when we join with them,
and
we
he
say
was
the hell with ours.
He was moved by the elites to do that. If you look at who taught him, it was a damn Amalek, man.
Right.
One of the top elites too. Mm-hmm. So he was lining up with the Rothschilds and a lot of them. And then when he woke up, it was too late. It was already in process. Because he really found out at the end. And they never played this. They never played when Martin Luther King said, "My dream done turned to a nightmare." Because at that time, that was 2 years before he died. At that time, he actually literally knew that these devils controlled me, man.
Right, and he led his people into a burning building.
Bro, you go into a burning building, man.
Right.
And that's when he got killed.
Yeah. And then Malcolm went the opposite way.
Right.
He wanted to be all-inclusive.
Inclusive, yep.
And Allah loves everybody,
yes.
and all of that.
Based off where.
So they actually went like that.
Right. Based off where he went the other. How you doing, sister? All praise. The word today is prophecies. All right. That's where we at today. So we got to be. Get ready.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Can't have no crack in your armor. That's right. All right, you be good.
The whole armor of God.
All praise. Yeah, so look, Judah, like we said, Judah got the most enemies, man.
Right, right.
Judah got enemies.
And the thing about it, they're more jealous of us than anybody else.
Yes.
Too. How can you hate a person that has constantly been on the bottom for 500 years? Here, you have everything.
Everything.
You got everything on earth.
Everything.
And you still hate the person that's on the bottom.
Right.
That's a jealous ass man.
That's jealous, man. Give me Ezekiel 35.
Yeah, that man is very insecure.
Yeah, he is. The Lord made him that way, man. The Lord made him that way. All right, we're going to prove that. The Lord made, and not just the high elites, all of them, man.
Right.
Every last one of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Every last one of them, man.
Mm-hmm. Asians, they jealous and nasty towards our people.
Yeah.
Slap our women all in the hair shops.
Yep. But see, we didn't know, that was another thing. We didn't know that these enemies of Israel in the Bible was actually in the world today. Because the way the scholars preach or teach it, the way the Christian scholars teach it, is that all these people is done away with, man. There was an old ancient race of people, and there's no more but the nation of Israel is.
Right.
Because obviously they got the fake Jews over there.
Well, they say the nation of Israel is done away with too, and now it's the church.
Yeah, but as far as race though, we're talking about.
Oh, yeah,
they still say that they still there, they still actually on the earth. Because they know that in the last days. That's why I did learn in the church. In the last days, Israel's going to be in the picture more, right? And they slick, because you read Revelations, and most of these chapters in the New Testament, after Paul started preaching about the Gentiles, then you start reading Revelations, they say, oh, the church ain't there.
Right.
And they're like, where the church at? So they're like, okay, the rapture. You must be raptured. You must be raptured out in Revelation chapter 4, because ain't no church out there all through Revelation. It's just Israel. See? So these people are very sick, man. Yeah. They got real crafty on the words, and they made. That's why the Bible, Paul even says, not handling the word of truth deceitfully, man.
And it's not for them anyway.
And
the Bible says that.
Exactly.
That's Psalms 147:19.
But what they're trying to do is they brought all these doctrines to basically slow the process of prophecies or prevent prophecies from coming. If I have y'all all believe this, well, hopefully y'all be so, by the time the end comes, y'all be so indoctrinated that the Most High, y'all be so destroyed that the Most High won't come back, because we won't cry no more.
Yeah. Well, it's close.
He says cry out loud. Yeah, it's close. But he says except
there be a remnant.
Except there be a remnant, man.
Right.
See that? So what was that?
Let's see what you got. Oh, it's right there.
Yeah. See why this man's so jealous, read?
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time that their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
So on time, there was an actual time where our iniquity had an end, but to see the Most High's foresight and forewisdom, right? Foreknowledge. He knew. So the time of our iniquity had an end was after slavery. So after slavery, it's been this devil the whole time, man. Nevertheless, the Most High still used him as a hammer to bash our heads against the stone.
Right.
Throughout the period of time we've been here, nevertheless, he's placing judgment on them when our iniquity was stopped, when our iniquity was the end, which is after slavery during the Civil War. It was really, he's saying really it's supposed to be an end right there. But I'm gonna still use them as a vessel because I'm gonna raise them up as Frankenstein. I'm gonna create a monster for the whole world to see, so I can bring them down. The children of pride will come down. All right, go ahead.
Verse 6, therefore as I live, saith the Lord, I have prepared thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood.
So since thou hast not hated blood, that's one of the contracts of the law that we supposed to live by, not mess with blood. Hey, the first time I ever seen somebody eat meat, bloody meat, was through a damn Edomite, man. That was the first time I saw. I remember I looked, and I think I was like 5 years old, and we was at a restaurant, and I turned around, and the people on the side of us was an all-white group, and I'm looking at one of these ladies' plate, and it looked like blood was on the plate with the steak on it, and I'm like, I never seen that before. I'm like, what the hell? I told my people, like, is that blood? You know, I didn't even know that. At that time, I didn't know that meat was actually come from an animal. You know what I'm saying? You know, so when they broke it down, I'm like, damn, these people eating bloody meat, man.
Right.
So these people are very bloody on purpose, man.
Yeah.
By nature.
I used to wonder that too.
Yeah.
From commercials. I used to see commercials on TV.
Yeah.
I'd be like, damn, how do you eat that like that? And all the commercials would show that.
Blood.
So that let you know who the commercials were really for.
That's right.
Because we don't eat our food like that.
No.
If it ain't cooked, it gotta go back.
Even when I seen Flintstones, right? I never knew until I read where Esau dwelling place was Mount Seir. When I found out that he lived among stones, he lived in caves. And then I was watching that Flintstone one day, I'm like, that's these cats, man. Fred Flintstone, the Edomite. Right. So, I mean, they put it on, they always have, Hollywood have always put somewhat truths, you know, on TV, man.
Put it in your face.
Put it in your face. But since we didn't have the spiritual understanding, we couldn't really interpret. We thought it was just entertainment. They really don't do it. We they entertainment. So whatever they really put, they putting stuff for them to communicate. They communicate through this stuff.
Yeah.
So when they see these certain movies with these elites on top and everybody at the bottom enslaved and all that, that's more of a message than entertainment to them. They're communicating. Okay, it's almost time.
Yeah.
Just like us. We communicate through the prophecies of the Bible, and we know we're measuring. Give me a second Ezra 9 verse 1.
I might have to get it after this one.
Yeah. We measure in the times, right? We measuring the times through the Bible by prophecies.
Which one was that?
That's the measuring stick. Second Ezra chapter 9 verse 1, and we're gonna cut it off right there.
Oh, okay.
All right, go ahead.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yeah. So they have messages through movies and all these different Luciferian signs and symbols, symbolic, and we got message through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and his word, and we measure the time and the seasons through the scriptures, man.
That's right.
And we're going to cut it off right there. And we're going to give all praises to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodat. with that, we say shalom.
Shalom, shalom, shalom.